My name is Mark Laufer. I'm a graduate student working on ion propulsion here at CSU. I'm in my second year of my graduate degree. I graduated from CSU also in the mechanical engineering department just last year and started doing research immediately afterwards. Well, the research I'm involved in is doing all kinds of different research on ion thrusters. And in case you're not familiar, an ion thruster is a device that propels a spacecraft or satellite through space. And the nice thing about ion thrusters is they're extremely efficient. Makes it possible to propel a spacecraft far deeper into space than you could do with liquid or solid propellant. And as far as satellites are concerned, the low thrust levels that you get from an ion thruster are ideal for station-keeping maneuvers. I'm really excited about the research I'm doing because ion thrusters are becoming very a popular way to propel spacecrafts. As far as NASA's doing, they're doing a lot of different research on ion thrusters and trying to implement them into a lot of different space designs that they have. Not only that, but I get the opportunity to work with Paul Wilbur and John Williams, who have been doing research on these devices for years and know all kinds of things about it. It's a great learning experience, and they know people at NASA, and they're getting me introduced to people at NASA, and it's just an excellent opportunity for me to get involved with the space program. Specifically, I'm looking at the optics of the ion thruster, which are the grids that the ions are accelerated through. And what I do my research on is actually subscale ion optics, which are gridlets with a fraction of the number of holes. A real ion thruster would have, depending on the size, anywhere between 3,000 and 30,000 holes in it that it shoots ions from. And the research I'm doing is with grids that have anywhere between 6 and 37 holes in it, so a very small fraction of the number. But this makes it a lot easier and less expensive to do some of the research to characterize how they're going to perform. And I can look at it on just a small scale and then see how that applies to a full ion thruster. There are some great things about doing research at CSU, and obviously it depends on what kind of research you do, what you're going to get involved with. But for me, I've already had many opportunities to communicate with people at companies such as Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and NASA about the research I'm doing. Each month I'm able to write a letter to them explaining what I've done, telling them what I've found and what I plan to do. I also actually just got back from a conference, the Joint Propulsion Conference, in which I met a lot of the people from NASA. I gave a paper and a presentation and was able to tell them about everything I've been working on. So it's a lot of great opportunities. I love CSU. That's part of the reason I've decided to stay here. I love the town, the school. There's great faculty members at the school. There really are. There's a lot of knowledgeable people about really any topic related to engineering, as well as probably other fields. But anything that you have questions on, you can find someone who knows a lot about it and who's willing to help you. And that's one thing I love about CSU. Fort Collins is great. Regardless of where you're at in your social activities, whether you're a college student that wants to go out and party or someone who wants to settle down and raise a family like me, it's a great place to live. It really is. It's a good community, and there's a lot to do. It still has the small town atmosphere, and yet with all the things you could enjoy of a big town. CSU has a very good reputation, especially in the ion propulsion area. Dr. Wilbur has been doing research on ion thrusters for 30-some years, and he's very well respected at NASA and Lockheed Martin, Boeing, really any company that does ion thruster research. He's very well referenced there. John Williams is also very knowledgeable about it. He's been working, I believe, the past 12 years at different companies doing research on ion thrusters. And really all of the work that comes out of CSU on ion thrusters is very well recognized as being good work.